Okay, are we on? I believe we're on now. Hey guys, this is something new I'm trying out here. This is a stream. I'm starting a little bit early, a couple minutes early. I have no idea how this is going to work because I've never tried it in this way before. But yeah, I'm just going to get started right off the bat here. Welcome to this first stream of mine. And I want to talk about a couple topics that have come to my attention lately, more recently, that's really affecting me. And I just want to give you guys the latest scoop on this. To those of you who are going to see this, whether right now live or later on in the replay, I'm just going to give you guys the basic rundown of what's going on with me concerning my work, because that was the whole point of why I decided to start this whole channel called STVCastle. And first off, let's just get started here with the first topic here. For starters, I am declaring this right now. I am done with UpWork. After 10 years, just about 10 years of working on this freelancing platform called UpWork, which initially started as Elance, and then it had that merger with Odesk after a couple years, and it became UpWork. After 10 years with this platform, I'm here to tell you guys that this year, 2024, is going to be the final year of me being active, completely active on Upwork, because I've made that decision that I'm simply going to walk away from Upwork altogether. I've had many issues with Upwork for the last few years, and obviously it just hasn't worked out. I've had many different attempts to jumpstart my career as a writer, mainly as a writer, and so much of it has not gone according to plan. And some of it I do take responsibility for, some of it I do. Some of it I wish I could have planned it better, and obviously it just didn't come to fruition. But other parts of it, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, other parts of it could have been better handled by the clients that I try to work for. And this is one of the biggest issues that Upwork has. They don't monitor their clients well at all. They never have, and I highly doubt they ever will. I've seen this happen so many times over the years, especially the last few years alone, where I've met a lot of clients that have just been so lousy in how they treated me, how they handled their own business, and went about how they went about just discussing their project, the scope of their project, and so much of it didn't make sense to me after a while. So yeah, after 10 years, after this year's over, after 2024, I'm done with Upwork. I'm walking away from it. I'm going independent, at least more independent than relying on a place like Upwork to get me jobs. And there are many reasons for that. I've discussed it in times past in separate videos about the Upwork Connects bidding system. I don't want to rehash that. I've said it a couple times already. I don't want to keep repeating myself. But the Upwork Connects bidding system, it sucks. Let's be blunt. Let's be honest here. The Upwork Connects bidding system flat out sucks. And honestly, I'm at the point of saying screw that, because you're paying more to a system that's not guaranteeing you, the freelancer, any jobs. You're just keep paying and paying and paying Upwork for the privilege to even bid on a job that you're not guaranteed to get. So it's just long term, big picture, it's just not going to work out. It's not feasible for someone in my position who's losing money left and right because of stuff like this long term. It's just not feasible for me to do it. And I've noticed that even when I do try to bid on jobs, when I do have enough of these connects, to bid on jobs. I've noticed just how ruthless other people can be when they're bidding on jobs. Just as an example, the other day I tried to bid on a job. I had like 28 connects remaining, and I put it in. And at that moment, I was the leading bid. But then fast forward 5 minutes later, and I was no longer the leading bid. People have become so hell bent on bidding on these jobs, and they don't care how many connects they have to put in order to get it. I put in 28 connects, and then a few minutes later, another guy puts in 50 connects, and that around the same time as that, some other person bids 100 connects. I repeat that, 100 connects. I just want to illustrate to you guys how ruthless this has become, how reckless this system has become. And it's a joke, it's extortion. And I, for one, I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to promote it anymore. I'm not going to support a freelancing platform that steps on everyone's toes, so to speak, especially my toes. I can't do it anymore. So long-term, big picture, I'm just getting off Upwork. I can't afford to compete with other people if they're going to be like that. If they're going to put in so many bids, so many connects like that, can't do it. It's just they've just grown to abuse the system, and they think they can just manipulate the whole connects bidding process. It's just not good, guys. Upwork has really jumped the shark. It's been driven off a cliff, and it's basically going straight to hell. If you want me to be blunt here, excuse me. So there's that. And I've had recent issues with clients that have been lousy. I've run into guys like an Irish guy that wanted me to write about air compressors, and he got all pissy with me about, oh, you didn't write it correctly. It's just not appropriate, blah, 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 blah. Can you do it again? And I did it again. I revised my thing about air compressors when I wrote the content for him. And second time over, of course, he wasn't happy. He was never going to be happy with my work. So he just he fired me. That's the first time I ever felt that experience of being fired flat out by somebody, because the communication was not there from the beginning. And the guy sounded so strict. The guy sounded like he was such a strict boss that he wanted it his way or no way at all. And I just tried my best to be polite about it, but he just wasn't having it. So beware of people in Ireland, first of all. But and also I had to write like short stories for this lady who was based in the Czech Republic, and she was never happy with my work. She was more kind about it compared to the Irish guy, but this lady, she just didn't know what she wanted. She kept changing the rules on me about this short story that was intended to be for young kids, like a bedtime story sort of thing. And I try to be, educational about it, trying to inform young audiences about what spiders do. It was about a spider spinning a web. That was what the story was about, and just didn't work out. Again, another job that just didn't work out. And also late last year, I had like issues with scheduling meetings with this marketing agency firm that was based in Louisville, Kentucky. And initially I wrote something pretty good for them. I passed that initial round where I wrote about kitchens, like kitchen renovations, stuff like that. It was an informative article, blog post kind of piece. I did good initially there, but when it came to scheduling and the meetings, the Zoom calls, things got more sketchy there. And I've noticed it a lot, guys, that there's just one big lack of communication. One big lack of communication between myself, the freelancer, and the other party, the client. And on their part, Upwork just doesn't do a good enough job of monitoring their clients. They haven't done it in many years, and I just don't expect them to ever do it. And it's not just Upwork, but many other platforms like Upwork, they need to go. They're becoming obsolete, guys, and they've really jumped the shark. Um, that's something that I may have to really go into at another time extensively on my own accord in a different video, but I just want to give you guys the latest scoop about that because it's hard for me to put into words what goes on in the freelancing world in this industry because there's like always something changing left and right about what a client wants, what a client needs, and if you don't fulfill what a client is looking for, they're going to go all pissed off at you. The business world can be cutthroat, and the freelancing part of it is no different. There, I can guarantee you that. So there's that. I'm done with Upwork. I can't do it anymore, and I'm just gonna walk away from it after this year, 2024. So where does that leave me going forward in the future? Well, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna put it out there for you guys. I'm gonna be more independent in how I handle my business as a freelancer, not just as a writer, but in other positions that interest me. As it is, truth be told, guys, I'm in the process of transitioning into a different career. I'm not going to reveal what that new career is. I'm not ready to do that yet, and I'm not going to be ready for a while. But but all I can tell you right now is that I'm just going to transition into different things. I have to. I have to keep adjusting my approach. Um, I have to keep, being flexible. I have to keep changing on the fly in order to keep moving. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. So the second topic, and this is gonna be the only other topic I'm gonna talk about here because I can't make this a long-winded stream. Don't have that much time here tonight. But the second topic here I want to talk about is that I need new work coming in. Plain simple, flat out. I need new work coming in. And this is where you guys, whenever you guys listen to this, whenever you guys watch this, this is where you guys come in. I'm asking for your help right here, right now, in this live recording. At least as I'm talking right now, it is live. Um, I'm scrambling to find new work. I need to find new clients that I can rely on, that I can contact, that I can get into with, in-depth discussions about. I need new potential clients coming in so that I can have Zoom calls with, I can exchange emails with. I need conversations going on because I've noticed one big issue with freelancing, whether you're on Upwork or anywhere else, is that there's a lack of communication. I firmly believe that in any part of business, whether you're a freelancer or you're doing any business in person, you have got to have strong communication skills. You got to have communication with the other party. Communication is key, and I believe that. So, with that said, guys, I'm reaching out to you guys right now. Can you please help me out? Can you please spread the word about my services, about my work, about my portfolio, my resume, my history as a freelance writer and as a freelancer in general? Can you just reach out to other people? I need a network established here. I need to create something here. And I just need a group of people such as you guys to spread the word about what's going on with me and what I need to do to get more work as a writer or in other positions. And speaking of those other positions, I want to just roll off a few positions that interest me, writer being one of them, of course, but also administrative assistant. That has always caught my attention, and that was one of the things that I was promoting at first here on STV Castle, but of course I had to push that on the wayside because nothing was going on there. But it's been being it's been brought up again lately to my attention, administrative assistance, and it's something that I would like to do. something I still want to do, and I need opportunities to get my foot in the door as an administrative assistant. So if you guys know of anybody who needs an administrative assistant to help them with any project, please let them know about me. Please send them my contact info. Just get the word out. I encourage you guys, just do it. And also data entry specialists. Now, this is something I'm not particularly fond of. I'm just being honest. I'm not particularly fond of it. I'm not a big fan of it. I find a lot of aspects of data entry to be boring, to be honest with you, but it is something I know what to do. I know how to do it. I know how to perform data entry tasks. So if you guys know anybody who needs a data entry specialist to help them out, there again, let them know about me. Spread the word about me. Send my contact info to these people. And also as an interviewer, I did try for a couple of these jobs that I've had on Upwork in the field of interviewing. I wanted to be a creative media type of interviewer person. That's always interested me, and that was also something that I wanted to promote here on STVCastle once upon a time. So yeah, if you guys need anybody, in a position of interviewing, let me know. If you know of anybody that needs an interviewer for their projects, let them know about my services, because I can offer my services as an interviewer. I know how to do it. I know how to interview people. I've taken a course titled How to Speak Effectively. I know how to do it. So, yeah. And really, the whole point of all this, these two topics I was talking about, and I'm hoping you guys pay really close attention to what I'm about to say here. The whole point about why I mentioned these topics here tonight is that I just lost my job. I just lost my last remaining job for this one client on Upwork. And as I mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm scrambling to get new work. I need to get new work ASAP. I can't wait 3 or 4 months from now to get a new job of any sort. I need it ASAP. So this is more like a red alert, quote marks, red alert kind of stream. So if you guys would just help me out, I appreciate it. Just check out my contact info. Just go on my other videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's all over STVCastle. Just pick and choose the videos where I talk about my services. Just go there and share with potential clients my contact info. I give you guys permission to do that. I give you guys full permission to do that, because I need a network going on here. I need a group of people that are going to help me to get through this. I can't do this all by myself. I can help myself out here and there, but I can't do everything by myself. So there's that. So yeah, I just wanted to try this. This was experimenting. This was just an experimental kind of thing, and hopefully this works out. Hopefully this whole live stream thing worked out. I have no idea how this is going to go. I invited some of you guys to show up, and we'll just see. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully down the road I can do another one of these streams. If you guys really like this, if you guys like any of the content that I do here, any of the video content that I make here, please give it a like. Show me support. Spread the word about what I do, because I need word of mouth. I need the word spread out about what I can do as a writer or in other positions. So that's it. I just want to keep it to that, and I'm done with Upwork after 10 years. After this year, can't do it anymore. That's my announcement for that. And also, I need new work coming in. Lost my job not too long ago. Need to get a new one to take its place. And I'm hoping you guys that are watching this can help me out. I want to pass the football over to you guys, so to speak. And yeah, anyway, about that, I'm going to keep doing Bobcat Corner because that's always a joy for me to do, one way or the other. It always is a joy for me to do, to talk about the Ohio Bobcats or college football in general. That's still going to go, and that's still going to be a thing. And whatever else is on my mind, I would like to do it. So, yeah, that's it. So, hope you guys are having a good day or night whenever you guys watch this, and hopefully, I can do more of these in the future. I guess it's up to you guys if this channel is going to sink or swim. We shall see. Take care, guys. Bye.